I don't know if this is even necessary to record two things, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to share with the group the link. And I also have to share it with Omar individually. I think that should be everybody. Let's see. Andrea's right there. Let's see if anybody shows up. Let us see. Who's supposed to be here? Oh wait, I think Rebecca's supposed to come too. Ren, Rebecca. Ren, Rebecca, Andrea. Stove? Okay. Well, the techno gods might be trying to suppress things, but we shall see. YouTube is sending zero people, and 0 people are showing up on Zoom. So, let us see. The squelchers like to squelch. Did you see the link is posted on the Snail Collective site? Did you see that? No? Oh, you want it via Messenger? I can message everybody individually. I can try that. Ah, okay. Okay, del okay. Okay, we're trying a new method. See if anything can get going here. We'll find out. Good? Ronald Jenkins makes a good song called Organized Chaos. Should listen to it. Who's on YouTube? I have one watcher on YouTube. Okay. There's Andrea. Can you hear me? Hello. Look at, she's right there, and she's right there too. There's two Andreas. What?
Is it Shasta?
Maybe. No, I have two watchers on YouTube. No, Rebecca's supposed to be here. Rin's supposed to be here. Fabian's supposed to be here. Omar's supposed to be here. They're going to go ahead and wait till the laptop runs out of juice and they're going to try to show up.
How much do you have?
16%. Okay, we have some people. Hey, Rebecca. Can you hear me? Can you speak? Do you have words? Sometimes you have to...
There we go.
Okay, welcome, Rebecca.
Guys. How are you doing?
We're good. We're traveling.
Where are you going?
Oregon.
We're already in Oregon.
Yeah, we're already here.
Nice.
Wait, where are you from, Rebecca? Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah. A lot of people are from Arizona. It seems like...
A lot of people are from Arizona. A lot of people are moving to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where can I ask where in Oregon?
Gresham?
I have some family in, where's that?
Gresham is very close to Portland.
Okay.
And yeah, we've been traveling, driving all day, all night, and then sleeping in very uncomfortable positions. And right now, I can't lean back, so it's also a little bit uncomfortable. But you know.
You guys are powerful.
And Michelle is on the other one. I have YouTube live going simultaneously. So the idea, and I don't know if it will work, but the idea to go forward. Oh, it's 11:11. Nice. The idea moving forward, if it works, is to have the first part of the show be public and with YouTube live connected. So any of the subs who want to connect and watch and interact that way, they can. And then whoever wants to join in the private one, then they can email me or something, and then I'll give them the link, and then we'll have, when Zoom cuts us off, like it does after about 45 minutes, then we'll switch on over to private mode, and we can discuss things that the regular ears can't hear. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay. Rin is here.
Hi.
There's a lot of female energy in here today, huh? No boys today, except for me.
Fabian did say he was going to join us today, so.
Fabian's supposed to be here, yeah. And Omar's supposed to be here as well. Omar, he's what's the word? He's striking. What's the word for when you're against a group of something?
Boycott?
Yeah, he's boycotting Fedbook or Facebook. So he doesn't want to receive messages for how to connect to this meeting from Facebook because he doesn't like Facebook. So he wants me to email him, but it's not as quick that way, and I don't have as easy access to that. So we'll see. How's everyone doing? What's going on? Speak.
Want to sing calls today?
Everyone's shy?
I think no, someone said something, but it broke up. I couldn't hear. I have a slight headache behind my eye. I'm dealing right now.
Which one? Which eye?
Right.
Yeah?
The right eye. Yeah.
That's
working
interesting.
with that. That's been the last day and a half.
I've never had that specific of a headache before.
They come and go occasionally. I've had them before.
Do you have any theories as to why it would just be behind one eye?
No. Do you?
I mean, it could be the dividing line of logic versus emotion. That's left-right hemisphere brain, usually how they break it down. So maybe you're having an issue in the right side is what? Emotion, left side's logic?
Yeah, I believe so.
So maybe you're having some emotional
Creative
things.
block?
Yeah.
Maybe. It's subsided, so other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Rin?
I've been getting those that pain behind the eyeball. It was my left eyeball. The last few times I've been making meditation a daily practice now for the past few weeks, which is really good for me. It's something that I used to do years ago, but I'm just getting back into it again now. Yesterday was pain was excruciating. It's my left eyeball, and I don't know where I heard this theory. I mean, we're talking about. I don't remember my birth, but I do remember walking in. I know Aurora uses that term as well, walking. But I do remember walking in when I was about 2 years old. And I don't know who mentioned the theory that when we're walking, we actually come in through the left eye. I mean, either I've made that up. Or
I think Aurora says that. I think Aurora has said that. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been getting these really, really sharp, really excruciating pains behind my left eyeball. I don't know, and I remembered that. So I don't know if there's something in it. I don't read too much into stuff like that, but
Huh.
Curious.
You've been diving really deep, Bryn, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I've had some stuff come up in meditation this week. For me, the biggest thing this week was it's something that I've always struggled with, but for whatever reason, I've not wanted to sit with it and address it. But my core wound is the fear of abandonment. So about a week ago, I think it was the night of our last call. And usually I meditate. If it's not in the morning, it's usually before I go to bed. So I'll get comfortable and I'll usually drift off. And I was in the altered state, and I came to the realization that is what's holding me back, my fear of abandonment. And it wasn't until I actually verbalized it and I said it out loud, I let go of my fear of abandonment, and that's when the floodgates opened. And I don't remember the last time I cried like that. I cried for, it felt like hours and hours.
Wow.
And I remember the next morning I woke up and I actually looked like a pufferfish. And I don't know whether I'm detoxing, but that's what triggered my flu-like symptoms. So I don't know if I'm going through some kind of detox, but when I heard myself verbalize it, I actually felt a shift internally. I can't explain it. It's so subtle, but I've noticed changes in my interactions and just the energy, my own energy, and the energy of people that I'm interacting with face to face. So I know something shifted. So that's what's been happening with me, and that's what I'm previously.
I love that so much.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
So good.
Yeah.
That's a really big one.
But it feels good. It feels really good. I'm in a really good space at the moment. I'm just trying to kind of focus on that.
When you said that out loud, what sort of did you say it with a parental energy or just a friend energy, or what? How did you say that to yourself? Because I have, that's my core wound too, and I've said that to myself over and over. But I think for me, it's always it's with this you can do it. You don't need anybody anyways kind of energy behind it. It's not really it's not very gentle, I guess. So I don't know if yours was something different that maybe I could try. Because it is something that, although I know how to deal with it better now, it still comes up. So it's not like it's resolved all the way.
I'm just trying to think back and put myself in that space. It wasn't in any formal way. It was just this acceptance, and I accepted it, and there's no other way I can explain it.
Just let it be as it is.
Yeah.
What kind of abandonment is it? The overarching abandonment feeling of separation from the divine you're talking about, or was it more earthly, like parentals or friends or something like that, lovers?
For who?
Rin.
I think I in my past relationships I was associated with you know, a partner at the time, but I think it was the initial separation.
The what?
The initial separation from source.
Yeah. Or perceived separation, right?
Perceived, yeah, the illusion, yeah.
I had some of that during my deep dives, I guess you could say, where there was some sort of like invitation to be vulnerable, and the part that got separated or thought it got separated was so terrified of that it can't. There's some part of the perceived separation that is too painful to actually like will into repair, I guess you could say. So you have to go back and forth like next to that bridge, I guess, in many different ways until there isn't quite as much resistance to it. Because if you're not at the point where you're ready to sort of remerge with that, then the fear is too much. Like it's or the love, I guess, energy is too much for the self that has been constructed, and it will just get obliterated. That's not necessarily a good thing. I think there has to be lots of patience with this kind of situation.
I remember the other thing that I actually said out loud before I said I released my fear of abandonment. I remember saying I surrender. Don't know where that came from, but that was the first thing that I said, and then it just that was it. Yeah. Maybe try that. I don't know.
The tears are so good, right?
Yeah. It reminded me. It was funny because the next day, I was thinking about it and I was journaling, and it reminded me of my my first big mushroom trip, and I've got funny memories. Some stuff that I probably won't share on YouTube.
Yeah, the mushrooms always send me into tears at some point during the process, like big, heavy, fat tears.
That
feels so good, just like release, like a shower. So good.
Are you guys parked next to each other?
Yeah.
Yes. I stopped the YouTube live. I don't think that's really helping anything. But I would like to continue the half public and half private. I think there needs to be some aspect that stays public, but I know also, and we can play with this. Also, it's not set in stone. It needs to sort of evolve itself to encompass everybody's needs. But yeah. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on. I'm just listening.
Me too.
I mean, we can always reach out to each other. We can Zoom call each other, however we feel. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They did one last. Yeah, a few of us did one last week. It was nice, sort of impromptu.
Yeah.
Facebook call. I think it was a Facebook call, right?
It was Messenger. Just so you ladies are aware, the Mac is about to die. It has 5%. So this is very much like trying to keep the format going type thing rather than a very polished presentation. But we do have like a couple minutes still, but I just wanted to let you know that the electronics might just die, and that will be that.
How is your work, Gary? You're punching metal, or I can't remember what you're doing.
Well, we left the whole city of Fresno, so I can't really punch metal in Fresno anymore.
Just disappeared.
I don't know. We moved to Oregon. Like I just got the news internally that was going to happen. Then I had to make sure it was okay with Andrea, and then I had to make sure that it was okay with the people we're staying with, and then we went. Well, we're not there yet. We're on the way. We're on the way. We're in Oregon, but we're not quite at the final destination yet.
How long have you been driving?
Since
night.
yesterday.
Whoa. Yeah, we left yesterday around like 3, I think.
Yeah.
And then we drove till about 10 and tried to sleep for a few hours.
We slept vertical, like literally, it's the most uncomfortable thing you could possibly imagine. We had comfy things to lay our heads on, but the sleep itself was like... But we survived.
Not sleep. Ooh.
But like, the energy is completely different. The people are somewhat alive in Oregon. I just was like, they're not alive in Fresno. No offense to the family and everyone who's there. I'm not just broad brushing this, even though I kind of am. There are outliers, but the energy is so different just from getting into Oregon. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So
Oregon's beautiful. I have an aunt that lives there. She's lived there for years. Gold Beach, and that's a really magical little coastal town. Had one of the best summers of my life there. Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Gold Beach.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Gold Beach. It's about 3 hours from the California-Oregon border.
Okay.
3 hours north, I guess would be.
North of the California coastline.
Yeah.
California border.
So probably just like west of where we are now, maybe.
Something like that. Yeah, we just passed by Shasta a couple hours ago.
Okay.
And we're in, what are we in, Sutherland? I think we're in Sutherland.
I think so.
But, yeah. Lots of new changes for us. And I know, like, everyone who's in the group, everyone's dynamic, right? Like, there are so many things going on. It's going to be hard to keep track of everything. Once everyone actually starts trusting each other enough to open up and share, at least in the private ones, it's going to be difficult to actually sort of keep a finger on all of it. So just remember that it's just life. It's not anything special. Like, what we're doing is not anything special, but what we receive outside of the sort of more alive people is not what we need. So this here is what I'm doing is just a simple way that people get what they need. It's very simple. And it's open to suggestion for, changes or the format or whatever. It doesn't, like, I'm not too particular about things, but I do feel that this type of interaction is necessary because people get isolated and depressed and they go run and hide in a cave and, nothing happens. So let's move a little bit. Thoughts? We have 3%.
It's gonna cut off.
It's just gonna go beep. But yeah. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want to do? It's literally what it is. Like, I know there's an aspect of shyness that comes up in you folks. I keep wanting to say guys, but it's girls. But, like, it's not that. Like, everyone is conditioned to think of, like, there's a overlord, like, sitting there, like, do this, don't do that, etc. I'm going to hurt you. Whatever. It's not exactly like that. Once you free yourself up enough, it's like you're supposed to be moving and playing and interacting, and there's a whole lot of, like, patience and understanding involved in every little nuance of the interaction. Like, that's what we're moving into. It's away from the controlling, mean, like, your body hurts because you're too scared to move in any direction. It's away from that. It's into, like, you know? That's the goal. So be patient with yourselves and interact when you feel called, and let it turn into whatever, you know? I think we should shut off now. We should shut off now before it shuts us off. So this is it for 3A. Hope everyone enjoyed.
Thank you guys for jumping in.
Good to see you guys.
Have a safe journey.
Yep.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.